Ever curious about what happened to those beloved desserts that vanished as mysteriously as they appeared? We've rounded up a nostalgic list of 20 iconic desserts from the 60s, 70s, and 80s that defined our sweetest childhood moments. But what caused these favorite treats to disappear from our tables? Let's dive in and uncover the secrets beneath the fluffy, tempting clouds of the dessert Bermuda Triangle, where delicious treats seem to vanish without a trace. Jello salad. Jello salad once reigned supreme at parties, a shimmering tower of gelatin that could be molded into just about any shape, from fish to fruit baskets. Celebrated for its versatility and festive flair, it was the chameleon of both desserts and side dishes. However, its decline was as wobbly as its structure. As dietary preferences shifted and suspicion towards artificial ingredients grew, this colorful concoction began to jiggle less frequently on dinner tables. The rise of whole food and natural eating trends made Jello salad, often brimming with canned fruits or vegetables, and occasionally spiked with mayonnaise or cheese, seem like a relic from a less discerning culinary era. Plus, as tastes evolved, the texture and concept of a gelatin salad simply couldn't hold up against fresher, more natural dessert options that didn't look like they doubled as a science experiment. It seems the once beloved Jello salad was too much of a good wobble and not enough of a good nibble. Charlotte Roose. Charlotte Roose, with its decadent layers of cream and ladyfingers, harkens back to the glamorous days of old-time parties, exuding classic American elegance. However, its presence at dessert tables has dwindled as modern tastes lean towards simpler, less time-consuming treats. Let's face it, the meticulous layering and cream stabilization required for Charlotte Roose can feel like embarking on a culinary Everest expedition compared to the breezy prep of more modern desserts. Moreover, in a world where fruit-forward and less processed desserts reign supreme, this traditionally rich dessert might feel a tad out of place. But fear not! Charlotte Roose's historic charm and potential for a contemporary makeover, maybe with some fresher ingredients or simplified techniques, could be just the ticket for reintroducing it to today's dessert aficionados. It's like giving an old Hollywood starlet a modern makeover. Same classic charm, just with a little extra pizzazz. The Tom and Jerry. The Tom and Jerry, once a comforting hug in a cup, blending spices and frothiness into a cherished holiday tradition. But alas, its popularity has taken a nosedive as folks opt for simpler, less labor-intensive libations. Let's be real, the whole egg white frothing ritual requires more arm strength than some are willing to muster for a drink. Plus, with the rise of craft cocktails and the quest for lighter, less decadent beverages, the Tom and Jerry has been pushed to the back of the holiday beverage cabinet. However, don't count this classic out just yet. Its nostalgic allure, paired with the potential for modern twists, like non-alcoholic versions or trendy flavor additions, could see it shimmying back into holiday rotation. Dacquoise. Dacquoise, with its layers of nutty meringue and buttercream, has fallen off the radar in a dessert scene now dominated by simpler, more casual sweets. The painstaking effort needed to perfect its airy texture and the rich reputation of its fillings might send those seeking quick, light desserts running for the hills. Plus, the surge in gluten-free and health-conscious eating has put this traditionally indulgent confection at a bit of a disadvantage. Despite these challenges, the Dacquoise's innate elegance and potential for a healthy makeover could set the stage for a comeback. Imagine this dessert as the underdog in a baking reality show, ready to be rediscovered and cherished by a new generation keen on sophisticated yet practical baking projects. It's just waiting for its moment to whisk back into the spotlight with a lighter, trendier twist. Bananas Foster. Bananas Foster, the dessert that once stole the spotlight with its fiery tableside performance, has found itself in a bit of a flambe funk. Sure, the spectacle of setting dessert ablaze is impressive, but let's face it, not everyone wants to risk singeing their eyebrows in the pursuit of culinary theatrics. It's like trying to impress your friends with a magic trick, but accidentally setting the curtains on fire instead. And let's talk ingredients. Bananas Foster's reliance on butter, sugar, and rum is about as indulgent as a spa day for your taste buds. But in a world where everyone's counting their macros, it's like trying to sell a stick of butter at a vegan bake sale. Despite its decline, Bananas Foster remains a beloved classic, perfect for those special occasions when you're feeling a little extra adventurous, or just really craving something sweet with a side of danger. The German chocolate cake. The German chocolate cake, a stalwart in the world of desserts, has found itself facing a bit of a midlife crisis. Despite its rich flavor and beloved status, it's been feeling the heat from newer, trendier treats that cater to the ever-evolving tastes and dietary restrictions of the dessert aficionados. Its traditional recipe, boasting a dense coconut peak and frosting sweeter than a love letter from a puppy, may not be cutting it in today's world of lighter, less sugary indulgences. And let's talk about identity crisis. Despite its name, this cake is about as German as a kangaroo riding a surfboard. The misconception about its origin, coupled with the rising demand for global flavors, has left this cake feeling a bit lost in translation. But fear not, loyal fans of the German chocolate cake. Despite its decline, its legacy remains intact. It's like the favorite uncle who may not be the life of the party anymore, but still holds a special place in everyone's hearts. And when was the last time you cooked the German chocolate cake? Write in the comments. Viennetta. Viennetta, with its opulent layers, once reigned as the pinnacle of frozen desserts, offering a sophisticated alternative to your run-of-the-mill ice cream treat. It was the little black dress of the freezer section, timelessly elegant and perfectly suited for any occasion. However, the arrival of gourmet frozen desserts and artisanal ice cream options began to steal the spotlight, making Viennetta's once unique charm seem a bit vanilla. Additionally, as consumer preferences shifted towards customizable and varied dessert options, Viennetta, with its limited flavors and variations, began to look more like a one-trick pony in a circus of culinary delights. Viennetta, though still a beloved classic to some, may need to layer up with some new tricks to scoop back into the hearts of today's dessert lovers. Chiffon cake. Chiffon cake, a revolutionary tale in the dessert world, where vegetable oil bravely stepped in for butter, forever changing the landscape of sweet treats. Its rise to fame came post World War II, when ingredients became more plentiful and Americans were on the lookout for new, lighter dessert options. Yet, as culinary trends evolved towards more decadent, Instagram-worthy desserts, the humble chiffon cake started to lose its shine. Its simplicity, once its greatest asset, made it seem almost boring in an era dominated by multi-layered cakes and flamboyant flavors. Moreover, the health-conscious movement wasn't too thrilled about its refined flour and sugar content, sidelining it even further despite its airy charm. It seems chiffon cake was just too chill for the dramatic dessert scene. Personally, I find chiffon cake less appealing than the other desserts mentioned. What's your take on it?